Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video is basically a little bit of explaining to do. Well, not so much explaining, more to give some clarity about this channel. So this is a channel update video. Also, I do apologise in this video if there's any weird background noises. The reason for this is, well, I'm on holiday currently. I'm in the United States, Florida to be precise. I flew here on a 2A Boeing 787-9. And I'm not in my usual setup, so I do apologise if there's any weird sort of background noises in this video. So basically the main question that I have been asked since I've started YouTube, well, why did you sort of stop uploading in the first place? Well, I explained a little bit in one of my most recent videos about why. I didn't go into it in too much depth, however, the reason has been my interest having sort of been aligned with YouTube. I've still been into aviation. In fact, I love aviation still. I still want to have this channel active in the future, so here's me now trying to sort of get it up and running again. Now, basically, my interest has sort of been used in another way rather than the model side. So basically, I have been more focused on my aviation photography, such as posting photos on Instagram, posting them on Facebook, posting them onto websites such as Jet Photos, and sort of making a bit of a name for myself for my photos, in a good way. So I've been still into aviation. I've still been following the model aircraft 1 to 400 sort of scene for a while, and I haven't really bought models due to just I've been in school for most of the time. I left, got a job, and then I'm no longer in a job. So it has been hard to sort of, be able to have some disposable income or disposable money on the side to sort of put into my model collection. And I haven't, my last model I bought was back in December 2024. And I didn't buy one single model till about April this year, which was when I was in Las Vegas and I went to the Gemini Jet store and probably spent about $600. So yeah, that's basically been the reasons why I haven't put money into sort of my model collection. And obviously, well, those that know me know that I do like to sort of spend money on others, particularly having a girlfriend and all that, and naturally, with having a girlfriend or anything like that, your money does go pretty fastly. So now I've just sort of thought, it has been ages since I've actually managed to sort of treat myself. So I've decided to buy some more models as a sort of, instead of spending money on others as such, just sort of treat myself for once, because I'm really harsh on myself typically, and I always try and, think of others. Which is sort of why I've not had money as well, but yeah. Anyway, that's enough yap about that topic. Let's sort of move on to the future of the channel. So, what do you expect to see? Well, like I have been uploading, I want to get some of my model aviation content onto here. In the future, I would love to put some more trip reports out. However, these videos tend to be really, really hard to do and they're very time consuming. So I have to find basically the time to do this. And I want to sort of maybe get some plane spotting videos onto the channel because, well, I do plane spotting quite a lot. So I would like to, maybe get a few videos out, but we'll just have to see. So yes, I do have quite a big backlog of videos to post in terms of flying, so I would like to get some landing and takeoff videos posted. Well, for example, I am on holiday right now, so that's a flight that I could post because I filmed the flight, could even turn it into a trip report if I wanted to. And obviously I've got the return flight, which is, yes, it's on the same aircraft, but that could also be a video. So when I flew into Los Angeles, I've got content from then. I could post, I flew a Virgin A350 1000 to LAX, and on the way back I flew on a 787-9, so that's some content that could be posted. It's a bit of difference, but yes, it's the same airlines, but it's a different aircraft type, and I'm not too sure if anyone has made a trip report on the 787-9 with the newer seats, because I flew in one of the ones GV Zig to be precise, that has the newer sort of seats on the 787, which I actually haven't seen. So that could be a video to post. And then there has been other trips that I haven't posted as well. 2 other Florida trips, including flying the leisure configuration A350-1000 with Virgin to and from Orlando, from Manchester, and twice, well, I flew in the same aircraft 4 times in a row. I flew Aer Lingus UK 4 times, and all 4 times they were on G-EILA. So there's content from then as well to post. So there is quite a backlog there. And then there has been sort of flights to and from Spain as well. And I believe an Ireland trip that I took at the start of last year with a few friends. Well, they were my friends back then. I only speak to, I believe, one of them now, but that's a sort of topic for another day. So yes, there is definitely content there to post. But in terms of the way this channel is going to move forward, well, trip reports are the ones that you guys seem to enjoy the most in terms of the views they get. So I do believe that might be the way forward with the channel. However, I want to get some of the model aviation sort of content out for my 1-400 collection. So I would ideally like to do a mix. However, these trip reports, like I've said before, can be very, very time consuming. So it is obviously hard to sort of get the time in to maybe edit a video plus balance my life on the side. So I can't guarantee that, at least right now. However, I do expect to upload some landing and takeoff videos for my trips. So yeah, there'll definitely be some more sort of flight content that's going to get posted. In terms of maybe making a return to sort of airport updates with my 1-400 collection, that's another question that I have been asked. The answer to the question is basically yes. I would love to sort of make another 1-400 airport again. However, I do still have my old airports. However, I don't believe they're particularly up to scratch. So I would like to maybe start all over again and maybe make another model airport, considering yes, I'm starting to expand my collection once again. I do believe it'll be nice to get a model airport. And in terms of maybe the models that are on order, I have 2 that I bought at Manchester Airport that I have to do a review on, an unboxing, and I have 4 or 5 on order. So once I'm back home, those models will be waiting for me, and there'll be another upload of an unboxing, which should be a big unboxing, unless I do decide to, do the unboxing of the 2 models that I currently have with me. One thing I do really appreciate is you guys leaving comments in the comment section in terms of what I maybe should do in the future. So if there's any ideas, please do share them with me. I would love to hear from you guys to see what you guys would want me to post and upload. And I can see if I can be able to do that to sort of cater these videos to you guys. Your support is always greatly appreciated as well. And I have created an Instagram account for the YouTube channel. That would be j.mcn_aviation. If you would like to check that out, then please do feel free to. And feel free to give me a message, and I want to sort of, maybe get a bit more of a sort of interaction with you guys. Like, just to see what is probably best for the channel, what you guys want, and hopefully we can make that a reality. Anyway, that is essentially probably where the channel's at right now. Like I've said before, please do leave suggestions. In terms of future uploads, I believe the next video will probably be an unboxing. However, it could be a landing or takeoff video, but I'll just have to decide. So yes, thank you very much for basically listening to my rant about the channel. And hopefully this gives you a bit of clarity about the future of the channel. So yes, thank you for listening or watching today's video. If you have survived the duration of this video, I applaud you. This has probably been a really boring video to sort of view, but hopefully it gives you guys some clarity about the future of the channel. And yes, please do feel free to leave any suggestions in the comment section. So please do take care, stay safe, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care, stay safe, and goodbye.